Hello everyone, this is Sylvia. I'm just doing a short video response for a swap that tinascricutcreate is having for Mother's Day and her 250 subbies. Part of the rules were US only. You had to be a subby. You had to make a card for Mother's Day and an altered spoon or fork, and you had to sign up by April 15th. And when you did that, if you signed up, you got one entry. If you did a video response or sent her pictures, then you got 3 more entries, so for a total of 14. And everything must be to your partner by May 11th, and the winner would be announced on May 14th. I will give you a link to that video, or I will post this video response to her video, link it, and then you can see all her instructions from there. My partner was the Green Flamingo 717. Hi, Rene. I had forgotten about doing the video response until I saw hers, and I had mine all packed up, and so I had to unwrap it and then put it out so I could do the video response. I felt so dumb after I had it all wrapped up. But anyway, just to give you a quick rundown, it's a metal spoon. I don't think you can see it very well. The only place you can see it is right there. And I folded it up. It's kind of like one of those flat spoons, like a spatula that was slotted. And I had the little nest and the eggs that I had gotten from the floral department, or the wedding shop part over there at Hobby Lobby, and the little birds are from there, from the same place at Hobby Lobby. And I wanted to use those. I knew I wanted to use those. So the blue lace I had in my stash, so I went ahead and put that across the bottom. This corded braid trim is from Craft Supplies 1 on Zibbets. All the flowers are from either I Am Roses or Wild Orchid Crafts. The butterflies I cut out from the paper stack from the old Curiosity Shop, the Graphic 45. One of the sheets there is just all butterflies, so I use that for quite a few things, and so I put the butterflies. You can see them in different places, and those are all from there. You can't see it very well, but let me see if I can zoom. This thing sometimes lets me zoom, and sometimes it doesn't. No, it's not going to let me. Okay. Inside here, we've got some, I meant it to look like a trellis. It's a wooden stencil that's made by Crafty Embleys in London, and I love it. And so I've used it very sparingly, but I do still have just a little bit left. So I used it on there, and then there's a flower in here that's a crocheted doily and lace with a pearl, and I put that together. I made that from laces and crochet that I had in my stash. There's another one down here, kind of hidden under these other flowers. There's one. There's a lot of little flowers hidden everywhere. I think that's about it for the front. The pearl sprays was from a small local craft store. Well, I say local, it's 80 miles away, but that's local to me. And then there's some little pearls, flat back pearls, just scattered around that I thought would add a little dimension to it. The back, I'm not going to move it, try not to move it too much because it's on a little ledge here. But on the back here, I again put some more flowers and some paper cutouts that I had from, I can't remember who sent those to me, and I'm so sorry. They were a gift from one of the vendors when they sent me some, my purchase. They slipped those in the container, and I wish I knew who. Wish I could remember. If I remember, I'll put it down down underneath in the comments. But I added a few flowers here, and then of course my name and things there. But I wanted to give it a background and a base. And then this little tag here says, "The purpose of life is a life of purpose." It's a quote by Robert Burns. And then I just put a felt bottom on it so that it wouldn't scratch her table or whatever. Hopefully she'll set it out someplace. I hope she likes it. I liked it. When I was done with it, I had no idea what I was going to do. I went through probably 4 iterations. I painted it once and took it all off. And anyway, but I like it now. And like I said, I hope she likes it. And then we had to do a Mother's Day card. And I used to be real good at Mother's Day cards. I used to be real good at card making. I haven't done any in about a year, and so I'm kind of at a loss. I started the card 3 or 4 different times and was completely unhappy with each of them. So I pulled out my handy dandy tag and decided I would do a Mother's Day tag. I hope that fulfills the challenge. If it doesn't, well, I was more in my element, and I was happier doing the tag, and I like the tag, and it does say Happy Mother's Day, so I would be happy to give it to my mother as a Mother's Day card. But the bottom here is just lace, the white lace down here. There's four layers of white lace, and that's lace from my stash. Let me selling it back a little bit down here. There's 4 layers of lace. This top layer here is it's Melissa Francis Shabby Chic double trim, and it's from My Stylish Market on Etsy. This brown one is a Tim Holtz, and this little rose and this little rose up here are spare parts, and I believe that's Ideology. I'm not sure. And the white is just from my stash. I have no idea where I got that one. The paper, and this little girl here, and then there's a little cutout back here, are all Fairy Rhymes paper. This is also Fairy Rhymes paper. I just took that and put Happy Mother's Day. I typed that out on my printer and put the Fairy Rhymes paper through my printer and typed Happy Mother's Day on it, and then cut it out from there, and I think it came out really nice. It looks like it was printed on, came from the bundle that way. All the metal pieces here, all of these, came from Butterbee scraps on Zibbets, and I love all her metal. I almost won't buy metals from anybody else. They're just the best prices, and they're beautiful. They're all bendable, but they're still real sturdy. They don't break real easily. I just love them. So those are all on there. All the metal is from her. There is a spray here that I believe, a bling flourish that I believe is a Prima. I'm not sure. I'd have to go look at that. If I remember, I'll look at that. I'll look that up and write it down there. This crochet lace is from my stash. This rosette trim, and then I used it up here again, is, I know a lot of different people make it, but this particular one is from Stampin' Up. I had some left from Stampin' Up, so I used that. The little wooden birds are again from Crafty Embleys. I painted these with, I'll show you that in a minute. They're twinkling H2Os. And then what else? Okay, the flowers are from Ideas to Come on Etsy, Heather. And I believe that's it. What I did do that was a little above and beyond, I did stamp, all this is stamped with Lindy's Stamp Gain, and I can't tell you which one because I used about 4 trying to get the right color. But on her dress, and I'm going to do this kind of slow, and you can't see it, but her dress is sparkly because I hand painted her dress and all the flowers on top of the color that's already there. I hand painted some different sparkly colors with this twinkling H2Os, and they're little pots, and you just dip your paintbrush in there with a little bit of water, and they're just super. I love these things. I can't get enough of them. This one's Rainforest, but it's a little dry pot, and then you dip your paintbrush in there and then paint it on as little or as much as you want. This Rainforest I used on the green part of the leaves, and then there's some citron that I used to make the yellow, and then different colors for the red. And then again on the back, I didn't do too much. I just left it how it was. That has my address, so I don't want to show that, but I didn't do too spectacular anything. I just kind of covered it with the paper and then sprayed it, and then put a ribbon up here so that she could hang it, or whoever gets it can hang it. And anyway, Renee, I hope you like it. I hope it meets the qualifications for Tina, but that to me is a Mother's Day card, and hopefully everyone likes it. So thanks again, and I'll go and link this to Tina's video, and that's it. So thank you very much, guys.